Hi, it's Nick from Nick's Nutrition, and in this video I'm going to be talking about what you need to eat before, during and after exercise. So if you're exercising for anything less than an hour, then you don't actually need to fuel up for exercise. This is because your body naturally has energy stores in its liver, in the muscles that it will use and burn. You do, however, need to make sure that you're adequately hydrated. So if, for example, you work out first thing in the morning, you don't need to have a slice of toast before you work out, but you should really have a drink, especially if you haven't drunk anything during the night time. If you're exercising for more than an hour, or if you're trying to improve your performance, for example, doing a 5k park run on a Saturday morning, then it will be worth having something to eat. So it's recommended to have a carbohydrate-based snack at least an hour beforehand. So for example, a banana or a slice of toast or a cereal bar, something that's easy to digest and won't sit heavy on your stomach. You should make sure that your last meal, so a good carbohydrate meal, is at least 2 to 4 hours before exercise. So for example, porridge with milk, a fruit milkshake with maybe some peanut butter, or tuna pasta or chicken with jacket potato. There is also evidence to show that caffeine can improve performance, so if you have a tea or a coffee 30 to 60 minutes beforehand, you'll find that both your strength and endurance is improved throughout your performance. If you're exercising for less than an hour, then you don't need to take on anything whilst you're exercising. Maybe just a sip of water. Not too much though, because you don't want to cause discomfort in your stomach. If you're exercising for more than an hour, then it might be worth taking on board some extra carbohydrate. So between 30 and 60 grams. So some people like to have jelly beans, some people have a banana, or some people have diluted fruit juice if that's easier. My advice would be that if you're training for a competition, try out all these things beforehand in your practice runs, so that you don't just get to competition day, have a banana and find out that it gives your stomach upset. Isotonic sports drinks are another good one to drink during exercise if it's for more than an hour, as these will help to replenish both your water stores and also all of the electrolytes that you lose through sweat. So after exercise, so if it's anything less than an hour, I'd just say have your normal meal or normal snack as you would. But if you're exercising for anything more than an hour, then you need to take on board quite a lot of fluid to replace any that you've lost in your sweat. To work out how much fluid you're actually losing, if you weigh yourself before exercise and after, that will let you know in litres how much water you've lost. So if you lose a kilogram is a litre of fluid. And you actually need to take on board 1.2 to 1.5 times this amount. And it might be worth adding a pinch of salt or having the water as an electrolyte drink, and this will help your body to absorb it even better. So food-wise, you need to be making sure that you're replacing both your carbohydrate, which is your energy stores, and your protein stores, which is what's going to be used to rebuild your muscle. From a carbohydrate point of view, if you're exercising lightly, then you need about 50 grams of carbs, which is about 3 slices of bread with some jam, a couple of bananas, or a large bowl of cereal with milk. If you're exercising for more than an hour, then you'll need about 1 gram of carbohydrate per kilogram of body weight. Things like pasta, potatoes will be great to help you to meet these needs. From a protein point of view, then you might want to take on board about 20 to 30 grams of protein, especially after, say, a resistance workout with weights. Protein shakes are typically around 20 grams of protein. Milkshakes are brilliant. Other sources of protein, things like cottage cheese, tuna, chicken, meat. Over the whole day though, you want to make sure that you're taking on board an adequate amount of protein. So the average individual needs about 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. But if you're working out, or if you're a strength or an endurance athlete, then you may need around 1.2 to 1.7 grams of protein a day. If you're refueling within that 30-minute or within 2 hours after exercise, it'll mean that your body will take the energy, take the nutrients that it needs, so that you'll be able to perform harder and stronger the next day. So I really hope you found this video useful. Please let me know your top tips if you've got any in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you next time.